Have you ever been dazzled by a shiny new business strategy only to find out that it was all smoke and mirrors? Hey there, Lesli Bitel here, and today we are going to be talking about what I like to call business tricks and treats. So, today we are going to uncover which strategies are really just illusions pulling the wool over your eyes and which ones are the real deal, setting you on the genuine path to success. Because let's face it, in this ever evolving world of business, it is crucial to know what truly works and what is just a passing fad. So stay with me as we distinguish the genuine gold from the gimmicks. Hi, everybody. As a seasoned registered dietitian myself, I have navigated many of the same challenges that you encounter every day, and I've done so in my own private practice. Everything from direct client care to the journey of establishing my own thriving health practice, I gotta say, I probably experienced it all firsthand. And today, while my heart and expertise really lie in mentoring and strategizing with health professionals like yourself, I am acutely aware of the siren call of flashy business gimmicks that promise the moon, but often, unfortunately, leave us in the dark. And I too have felt that allure, hope, and unfortunately face that letdown when certain strategies just fall short. So, whether you're a dietitian going digital, a chiropractor with your own online private practice, a naturopathic doctor balancing online and face to face sessions, or health pro making the leap into full time business, this video is for you. Now, beyond the glitz and glamour, it is about building a practice that genuinely serves and transforms. And for those joining me for the first time, a brief introduction. I'm Lesli Bitel, and my mission is to guide health professionals through the maze of building a prosperous wellness practice, ensuring that you're equipped with the right tools and knowledge every step of the way. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into our content. So, we live in a world where everyone's looking for the next big thing, right? The quick fix. It's kind of like those ads we see for fast weight loss or other get rich schemes. And when it comes to business, it is the same story. I like to call it the shiny object syndrome. We all want that magic bullet that promises instant success. But why? Why do we get lulled into these shiny promises? Well, let's break it down and see why we sometimes fall for the hype. All right, now let's talk about some of the tricks that can trip us up in the business world. Let's talk trick or treat number one, viral challenges and business fads. Let's be honest, we've all seen them. Those trends that take the business world by storm, promising instant success. I want to talk about a few of them that have made waves really over the past few years. One, drop shipping. A while back, everyone seemed to be jumping on the drop shipping bandwagon, and the idea of selling products without holding any inventory almost sounded too good to be true. For many, it was. While some found success, many others struggled with thin profit margins and, of course, fierce competition. Next up, flashy Instagram filters. When Instagram rolled out its custom filters, brands were quick to create their own. And sure, they were fun and trendy, but did they genuinely drive meaningful engagement? And did they result in actual clients? Money in the bank? Probably not for most business owners. Ooh, next up, chat box on social media. So the appeal of automated chats, especially on platforms like Facebook or Instagram or Messenger, was really hard to resist. And the idea of instant replies day and night seemed like a game changer. However, without a thorough game plan, not to mention the tech skills to make it work, many businesses discovered that these chatbots often miss the mark, leading to, unfortunately, annoyed followers. And as a sidebar, I just have to share that I really got taken in myself with this one. Next up, DMing for business. So we've all received those spammy direct messages begging us to book a call or buy a product. Well, direct outreach can work. Bombarding strangers with unsolicited direct messages rarely builds genuine business relationships. I would never do this, and I never ask my clients to either. Mass friend requests. So sending a barrage of friend requests to strangers in hopes of expanding one's network or customer base can come off as insincere and can harm your brand's reputation. Infographics, while visually appealing, not every piece of information is best conveyed through an infographic. Now, they became a trend, but without meaningful content, honestly, they're just pretty pictures. Next, Pinterest for profit. So, Pinterest can be a gold mine for some businesses, especially those in the creative or lifestyle sectors, but it is not a one size fits all solution. So, diving in without a clear strategy, unfortunately, can lead to a lot of wasted time and resources. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these strategies might work wonders for certain businesses. As a matter of fact, I use some of them myself, but they're not the magic bullet that they're often made out to be. So, if you're looking for consistent, reliable growth, it is best to focus on those tried and true methods and not get too sidetracked by every new trend that comes along. Remember, it is about building a solid foundation, not chasing the next shiny object. Trick or treat number 2, overhyped software and tools. In today's world, there is no shortage of software and tools promising to be the next big thing, but often they aren't, right? They're not what they cracked up to be. So let's look at a few examples. First up, funnel software like ClickFunnels. Sure, tools like this can be handy. But did you know that you can actually craft effective sales funnels without shelling out a lot of money for the pricey software? And here's a little secret. Many of those raving about it are most likely getting a very healthy commission for every sign up they refer. Something to keep in mind. Complicated CRM software. So, customer relationship management is crucial, but some of the software out there is just downright overwhelming. So, instead of simplifying the process, they add layers of complexity that can bog you down. Next, overhyped Canva templates. Canva is a great tool, but not every template is a golden ticket. So it's easy to get sucked in to the promise of instant branding solutions. But genuine branding requires more than just a pretty template. Again, been there, done that. Video editing software. While quality video content is king, you don't always need the fanciest editing tools. Sometimes simplicity and authenticity resonate more with audiences than overproduced content. All in one business platform. So these platforms promise to handle everything from email marketing to course hosting, but often they're the jack of all trades and master of none. So it's worth considering if specialized tools might serve you better. And remember, it's not about the software's hype, but its genuine utility for your business. So always do your research, ask for reviews in your online communities, and be somewhat cautious of those recommendations that come with a hidden agenda. All right, so before we get to the rest of the tricks and the treats, I have a quick favor to ask. If you are finding value in this video, I would so very much appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues. It helps more people to see it, and honestly, it gives me a little boost knowing that you're finding this content helpful. So thank you. And hey, if you're a health pro looking for a community that gets the challenges and the triumphs of building a wellness practice, I've got the perfect place for you. I've created an exclusive, complimentary Facebook community just for us. It's a space where we can really get together, share insights, ask questions, support one another along the journey. So I'll share that link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Now let's get the momentum going and move into the next trick or treat. Trick or treat number 3, networking nightmares. So now let's talk about networking just for a moment. We've all heard the saying, it's not what you know, but who you know. And honestly, there is some truth to that for sure. Networking, when done right, really can open doors that you didn't even probably know existed. And it can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and even lifelong friendships. And I can honestly say that much of my own success is attributed to strategic networking. But here's the catch. not all networking opportunities are created equal. So let's talk strategic networking. Again, that can be pure gold, whether you're at a community event, health fair, trade show, or even an online networking session. If you're there with a clear purpose and genuine intent, the connections you make can be invaluable. However, there is a darker side to consider with networking. The events that are more about taking your money than helping you make meaningful connections. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? Those events where it just kind of feels like everyone's just trying to sell you something or get something from you. So, where the conversations are feeling a little forced and you leave feeling drained rather than inspired, the bottom line, it's essential to be discerning before you invest your time and your money into any networking event or group. Do your homework, ask around, read reviews, and always trust your gut. And remember, genuine connections are built on mutual respect and shared interests, not just business cards and sales pitches. So the next time you're considering a networking opportunity, ask yourself, is this a genuine chance to connect and grow, or is it just another empty networking gimmick? Trick or treat number 4, and that's flash sales, I should say, without strategy. So let's talk about flash sales. Now, who doesn't love a good deal? I mean, I know I do. We've all been tempted by those big, bold sales signs, those limited time offers that seem too good to pass up. But when it comes to your business, especially in the health and wellness sector, flash sales can be a double-edged sword. You see, while discounts can drive traffic and boost short term sales, they can also undervalue your services, especially when done without that clear strategy. Kind of like putting a band aid on a wound that actually needs stitches. Sure, it might cover things up for a while, but it's really not a great long term solution. Now, I'm not saying discounts or sales are inherently bad, they can be a powerful tool when used correctly. For instance, offering a discount on an entry level program can be really a fantastic way to introduce potential clients to your services. It's kind of like giving them a little taste, a teaser of what you offer. And if you've got a well thought out plan in place, you can guide these clients towards your more comprehensive hire to your programs. But here's the catch, without that game plan, without the strategy, you risk devaluing not just your services, but your expertise and your brand. And remember, in our field, trust and credibility, it's everything. You've worked so hard to build your reputation, to position yourself as an expert. So just don't let poorly planned flash sales undermine your expertise. Instead, think of discounts as a tool in your toolkit, not the entire toolbox. Use them strategically, sparingly, and always with an eye on the bigger picture, because at the end of the day, it's really not just about making a quick sale. It's about building lasting relationships with your clients and establishing a sustainable, thriving practice. Now, before we dive into the treats and uncover some of my favorite time-honored business strategies that truly stand the test of time, let's take a little breather here. If you found value in what we've discussed so far, or if any of the tricks we've talked about really resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Please drop me a comment below and share your thoughts. Have you fallen for any of these gimmicks yourself? Or maybe you found a way to make them work for you. I'd love to hear about that too. Let's get the conversation going. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, I would be so grateful if you gave it a thumbs up and even shared it with your fellow health professionals. It really helps get the word out and ensures more people can benefit from this information. Let's talk about those tried and true strategies that have consistently proven their worth. So, treat number 1, time-honored business strategies. In a world where everything seems to be moving at lightning speed, there is one thing that remains timeless: the power of genuine human connection. And while the latest tech and trends can offer shortcuts for sure, nothing can replace the value of building authentic relationships in business. This is true whether you're online or brick and mortar. Think about it. When you connect with someone on a genuine level, you're not just making a one-time transaction. You're laying the foundation for a long-term partnership. So whether it's with clients, colleagues, collaborators, these relationships can lead to referrals, repeat business, and even new opportunities that you hadn't even considered. But how do you build these genuine relationships? Well, it starts with active listening. Truly hear what the other person is saying, understand their needs, and offer solutions that can genuinely help them out. It's not about pushing your services or products, it's about understanding how you can serve them best. Also, remember that networking isn't just about attending events or joining groups. It's about being present, being genuine, and showing up consistently. Whether it's sending a thoughtful email, sharing maybe a helpful resource, or just checking in to see how someone is doing, these small gestures can really go a long way in building trust and rapport. And in the end, while trends tend to come and go, genuine relationships stand the test of time because they're the backbone of any successful business. Building genuine relationships is just one of the many time honored strategies that can truly elevate your business. Be sure to stay tuned as we delve deeper into these invaluable treats. Your brand is so much more than a logo or a catchy slogan. It's really the entire experience that someone has with your business. And just like any memorable experience, consistency is key. Imagine going to your favorite coffee shop and you love it because every time you go, you know exactly what to expect. The coffee tastes the same, the ambiance feels familiar, and the service is always top notch. Now imagine if one day you walked in and everything was different. The logo, the menu, even the staff, you'd feel a bit lost, right? Well, that's how your audience feels when your branding is inconsistent. So, consistent branding means that no matter where someone encounters your business, be it your website, social media, or even a business card, they get the same feel, the same message, and the same promise. And this builds trust. When people know exactly what to expect from you, they are much more likely to engage with your business and become loyal customers. And remember, it's not just about visuals, your brand voice. How you communicate, the words you use, the tone you use should also be consistent. So, whether you're posting on Instagram, sending out a newsletter, or launching a new product, your audience should be able to instantly recognize that it's coming from you. In a world filled with noise and countless choices, consistent branding helps you to stand out. It tells your audience, hey, it's me, and you can trust me. It's a promise of quality, reliability, and familiarity. And in the long run, it's that consistency that turns casual viewers into loyal customers and even brand ambassadors. Every day, we're bombarded with countless articles, videos, and social media posts. But how much of it actually sticks? How much of it makes a lasting impact? The answer lies in the value. So, value driven content isn't just about pouring out post after post or video after video. It's about creating content that genuinely serves your audience. It's content that answers their questions, solves their problems, and enriches their lives in some way. So, think about it. When you come across a piece of content that really resonates, that offers a solution, or provides a fresh perspective, you remember it. You trust the resource, and more often than not, you come back for more. And that is the power of value driven content. Here are a few hallmarks of such content. Number one, relevance. And this addresses the current needs and interest of your audience. It's timely and it hits the mark. Next, depth. It's not just surface level information because it needs to dive deep, offering insights and details that aren't commonly found elsewhere. Authenticity. It's genuine. It's not just about selling a product or service, but about sharing knowledge and expertise. Engagement. It encourages interaction, whether it's through comments, shares, or direct feedback. It does need to foster a two-way conversation. By consistently delivering value-driven content, you position yourself as an expert in your field. You become the go-to resource, a trusted voice, and in the process, you build a community of loyal followers and customers who actually look forward to what you have to say. And remember, in the world of content, quality always trumps quantity. It's better to produce one piece of outstanding value-packed content than 10 forgettable ones. And you know how in the world of health and wellness, things can change faster than you can say avocado toast? The business world really isn't that much different. So here's a few ideas I want to share. One, stay fresh. Remember the strategy that was all the rage last year? Well, the winds of change might have blown another direction since then. So it really is essential to keep up with the times, ensuring that you're always offering the best to your clients. Next, trust is a two-way street. So when your clients recognize that they're consistently updated with the latest research and findings in the health sphere, it not only bolsters their trust in your expertise, but it reinforces your credibility as a dedicated health professional that they can rely on. Roll with the punches. Sometimes things just don't pan out as we hoped. So, being adaptable means you're always ready for what's coming next. Embracing change as an opportunity versus a setback. So, what is the game plan moving forward? First, stay curious. Attend workshops, read up on the latest, and chat with peers. Maybe even join a webinar or two. Make continuous learning a priority because every new piece of knowledge could be a step forward. Remember, feedback is gold, so listen to your clients. Their insights might just spark your next big idea. And then know that community is key. In this ever evolving world of entrepreneurship, I really feel strongly that having a community of peers that you can trust is invaluable. It's a space to share insights, ask questions, and grow together. So if you're looking for a community, I hope you'll consider joining my Income Accelerator Mastermind. So we are a dedicated group of professionals and we are open for new members right now. So I'll put the link down below for you to check it out and see if you're interested. Next up, reflect and refine. Every so often, take a moment to reflect, look at what's working and what could use a tweak. And hey, maybe treat yourself to a little self-care while you're at it. After all, a refreshed mind is definitely a more productive one. So, in a nutshell, staying updated isn't just about being trendy. It's about evolving, growing, and always ensuring that you're at the top of your game. So let's keep learning and pushing boundaries in our quest for excellence. In both health and business, it's a challenge to spot real opportunities among the passing trends. As dedicated professionals, our choices should reflect our values and our clients' best interests. So now let's dive into a few tips to help you to separate the tricks from the treats. First, research before jumping in. So, we've all heard the saying, look before you leap, and this really couldn't be truer in our field. Before diving headfirst into a new strategy or trend, it's really important to do your homework. Understand the ins and outs of the pros and cons and the potential impact on your practice. So, do your due diligence. It's really not just a business term, it is a protective shield against potential pitfalls. Next, trust your instincts. Over time, you have honed your skills, knowledge, and intuition. So, if a new opportunity or strategy feels off, or if it feels too good to be true, take a step back. Your instincts combined with your professional experience are powerful tools. So, be sure to listen to that inner voice because it is often right. Next, seek mentorship. There's immense value in learning from those who have walked the path before you, whether it's a seasoned mentor, a trusted colleague, or advisory board. Having experienced individuals to bounce ideas off of can really be a game changer. And they can offer insights, share experiences, and really help you to navigate this complex landscape of health and business. And remember, no one succeeds alone. Again, if you're looking for a community of peers, consider joining the Income Accelerator Mastermind. For more advanced practitioners, I also offer other group coaching opportunities that can provide specialized support and mentorship. And you will find the links in the description below in terms of how to explore these opportunities and just to see which one aligns best with your professional journey. All right, so let's wrap things up, shall we? Today, we have talked about distinguishing between the tricks that can lead us astray and the treats that genuinely pave the way for success. We've discussed the allure of the shiny object syndrome and the pitfalls of jumping on every new trend that comes our way. From viral challenges to business fads to overhyped software and networking nightmares, we've uncovered the smoke and mirrors that can really tend to cloud our judgment. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. We've also highlighted the time honored business strategies that really have stood the test of time. Building genuine relationships, consistent branding, delivering value driven content, and the importance of continuous learning and adaptation. These are the cornerstones of a thriving business, the true gold amidst the gimmicks. And as we move forward, I encourage you to approach new business strategies with a discerning eye. Ask questions, do your research, and just be sure to trust your instincts. And remember, in the ever evolving world of business, it's not about chasing every new trend, but about building a solid foundation that stands the test of time. So before we part ways today, if you found value in this video, please give it a like and share it with your network, and maybe even drop me a comment below. Your feedback and comments really mean a lot. And for those looking for more in-depth guidance, coaching, and community support, be sure to check out the options in the description below. Also, my blog is a treasure trove of business building tools and insights, so don't forget to give that a visit. And lastly, in the spirit of the season, I want to wish you all a very happy Halloween. Thank you for joining me today, and until next time, let's keep pushing the boundaries and striving for excellence in all that you do.